Hello children, good morning. So here comes another story from standard 3. The lesson is Go and Come. It's written by Laura E. Richard. So children, let us now try to understand the lesson. Look at this. Wow, this is a house, a beautiful cottage. This is a cottage. Here there is a boy and lovely garden and the flowers. So by now you might have understood that we are going to learn something about a small boy and his responsibilities. So after understanding this lesson, you should learn from this lesson what are your responsibilities and what you have to do for your mother, your father and your teacher. Let us see the lesson. I am going to read out for you. Understand the lesson. Here I read for you. Once there was a little boy who lived in a pretty little cottage. See children, this kind of house which is small and very simple. These type of cottages and houses are seen only in villages. So such type of houses are called as cottages. I read again. Once there was a little boy who lived in a pretty little cottage. So these two words, pretty and little, are the two describing words that are used for the little cottage. This cottage. Now you understand that these two words, pretty and little, are nothing but adjectives that are used to describe cottage. Your teacher has taught you in second standard adjectives. So here comes two adjectives to you, wherein they are describing cottage. There was a lovely garden around the cottage. So you see the lovely garden here with beautiful flowers. Different kinds of plants grew in the garden, and so there was a lot of work to do there. The plants had to be watered every day. They had to be given manure from time to time. They had to be cut and pruned at the right time. The garden needed weeding and cleaning. Everybody in the family helped to take care of the garden. So I have just read the beautiful lines of the lessons. I explained you just now adjectives, that two adjectives are used for describing the cottage. So children, you see beautiful garden, how lovely they look. There was a beautiful garden near the cottage, and in the garden there was lot of work to be done. So except this boy, everybody in the family used to do lot work in the garden. The garden is a beautiful place and needed to be kept neat and clean, and that is the reason there was lot work to be done so that the garden looks beautiful. So what are the different work that they had to do for the garden? Yes, they had to water the garden every day. The garden needs to be watered. Every day the garden needs to be watered, and the garden had to be given manure. What is manure, children? Manure is the fertilizer that is made from the animal waste, that is called as dung, and it is mixed with the soil to help the plants grow. You can also try this from the cow dung. It is called gobar in Hindi. From time to time, they had to be cut and pruned, and sometimes the trees, the plants need to be cut and pruned. Prune means again cut, so that all the unwanted leaves and the twigs are removed at the right time. The garden needed weeding. Weeding means removing all the unwanted plants and leaves that have fallen on the field or garden, and also that is keeps dangling to the plants. And cleaning. Everybody in the family helped to take care of the garden except the boy children. Everybody worked in the garden, but the boy used to not work. He would play and play. Children, I just explained you the first paragraph of the story Go and Come. This is the story about a boy who used to not like to work. He lived in a beautiful cottage surrounded by garden with beautiful flowers, trees and lovely plants. And now let us see the meanings. I explained you, but let us see. The first meaning that you have to by heart is cottage. Cottage is a small, simple house which is usually seen in villages. Okay. The next is manure. Manure is animal waste used as fertilizers to help the plants grow. Look at this. Animal. This is the animal, and this is the dung. You know dung? Gobar, that is called in Hindi. This is mixed with dry grass and made as cakes, which is used as fertilizer for the plants to grow. The next meaning is pruning. Pruning means to cut or to remove or to clip it. This is how pruning is done. All the unwanted twigs, leaves and branches are cut off so that beautiful shape is given to it. The next is weeding. Weeding means to remove unwanted plants, leaves from the garden so that it looks neat and clean and beautiful. This is how it is done. So you all have understood the meaning. Please by heart all the meanings and note it down. Children, now we come to the second part of the lesson. The second part of the lesson is all about the boy's uncle. So the boy's uncle one day came to stay with them for a few days. But the uncle was very strict. So now let us see the lesson. The boy had a very strict uncle who came to stay with them for a few days. So who came to stay with them? His uncle. The uncle believed in hard work and discipline. The uncle was very strict. Children, strict uncle. So this is describing, descriptive word this is. And I just taught you that such descriptive words are called as, tell me what it is, children? Yeah, you are right. It's adjective. So uncle is strict, strict is adjective. And his uncle believed in two important things. One is hard work and discipline. Hard work and discipline are both very important in life. And we all should be hardworking and disciplined in life, because these are the two things which will help us to become successful in life. One day, he saw that the boy was playing around in the house. One day he saw that everybody is working, one or the other thing. They are working in the garden, in the house, but the boy is playing. So the uncle did not like this. He wanted that the boy should also work and help his other family members. So what did he do? The uncle told the boy to go and clean his garden like a good boy. So uncle told the boy to go and clean the garden. Uncle ने बोला जाके garden clean करो, because he was a good boy. But the boy did not like to do so. उसको अच्छा नहीं लग रहा था garden साफ करने के लिए. He wanted to play. And so the boy refused. Refused मतलब बच्चे ने garden में काम करना मना कर दिया. He said that he doesn't want to work. He refused to clean the garden. His uncle scolded him. So his uncle scolded. Uncle ने उसको डांटा. Scold means डांटा. And asked him to not to be naughty and to go at once. उसको बोला कि naughty बच्चा नहीं बनने का, जाके काम करने का. बच्चे लोग को हमेशा बड़े लोग जब भी डांटते हैं, टीचर या मम्मी या पापा कोई भी बड़ा, तो आपको समझना है कि that is for your good. वो आपको प्यार करते, इसीलिए वो आपको डांटते. So you should not feel offended when they scold you. You should listen to them. The little boy sat there thinking that his uncle was being unfair to him. वो बच्चे को लगता है कि उसका अंकल अच्छा नहीं है. He is not good with him. And the boy began to cry. His chin began to wobble and he had a lump in his throat. उसके throat में, हम लोग जब भी रोते हैं, अंदर अंदर रोते हैं, तो ऐसा लगता है ना throat choke up हो गया, तो वैसे उसको लगने लगा बॉय को. And his eyes welled up. Welled up means his eyes were filled with tears. अभी बच्चा रोने लग गया. Okay, so this was the second part of the lesson about his strict uncle who strongly believed in hard work and discipline. So we should also be hardworking and disciplined. Let us now go to the third part of the lesson. The third part of the lesson says that while the boy was crying, the mother entered. अभी मम्मा आ गई उसका, घर में मम्मा आती है, and she sees that the child is crying. Let me read for you. Just then his mother came. She hugged him. You know hugged, प्यार करना, देखो ऐसे hug होता है. Cuddled him and asked the boy why he looked unhappy. The boy told all that had happened. तो उसका मम्मा ने उसको पूछा. मम्मा asked him, what happened my baby, why are you crying? So मम्मा ने उसको प्यार किया बच्चे को. तो the boy told everything that happened. तो उसने बॉय ने बताया कि अंकल ने उसको डांटा और कहा कि गार्डन में जाके काम करो. The mother told him that weeding and cleaning the garden is fun and that she would help him. तो मम्मा ने उसको प्यार किया और मम्मा ने उसको समझाया कि गार्डन क्लीन करना, वीडिंग करना, प्रूनिंग करना कोई गलत काम नहीं है. उसमें साफ सफाई करने में there is lot of fun. हमको बहुत मजा आता है. So mama said, come on, both of us we will do together. So you should also, your parents should try to understand this and they should help you and cooperate with you and they should join you in your work. Only then every work will be fun. The boy was happy. अभी वो लड़का खुश हो गया. The boy became very happy that his mama is going to help him. So the two of them मतलब mama and the boy weeded the garden beautifully. weed किया, सब कचरा निकाला, cleaning किया, झाड़ू लगाया, and the garden looked beautiful and had a very good time together, working and chatting and laughing. So this is how the mother loved him. The babu understand, बच्चे को समझ में आया, and once he has understood, he immediately went to the garden with his mama and started cleaning the garden, sweeping, weeding, everything he did, and both mama and the child were happy. Then I assume that you have understood the lesson. Let us try to answer these questions, but you will do it on your own. The first question is, where did the boy live? Where did the little boy live? Second, pick 2 adjectives used for cottage in the lesson. What did the boy's uncle believe in? Was the boy naughty? Was it wrong to tell the boy to weed the garden? Children, skip this. This is mistake. Was it wrong to tell the boy to weed the garden? Next question. Did the boy's mother want him to work? Did the boy's mother want him to work? This is apostrophe S. And last, write a few lines on your mother. So this is your homework. Children, kindly do not write it down in your notebook. It will be better that you record all these question answers and opposites in a nice, beautiful voice of yours and send it to us on WhatsApp. So children, that's all. That's all. Goodbye. See you. So children, that's all. Bye. Goodbye. See you. Write the opposites of strict. The opposite of strict is lenient. Strict, lenient. Few, many. Opposite of few, many. Believe, disbelieve. Believe, disbelieve. Opposite of good, bad. Opposite of like, dislike. Opposite of refuse, accept. Clean, dirty. Unfair, fair. Okay children, these opposites you have to write. And next you have to frame sentence on the word strict and unfair and well done. So please do this homework.